And back here to kind of wrap things up here at the Fall Media Day, joined again by Interim Athletic Director Anji Weissenfluh. And Angie, there was a couple areas we didn't really go over with you earlier, one being the Quinn remodel. There's been questions about that. I'll let the media guys here ask a couple, but why don't you talk a little bit about that?
Well, I think using the word excited is probably an understatement. We're extremely excited to be a part of this process. And for those who have spent a lot of years in this building, going up and down the hallways and just the functionality of it, it's time. And, you know, again, going back, this has just been a huge learning process and understanding how all of it comes together. Yeah, we'll get underway. We've got to keep the building. The unique part or the challenging part for our architect company as well as our construction company is it has to be a functional working building as construction is going on. And so we've got some challenges ahead on how that works. But we're looking to break ground on some construction late winter, into February, beginning of March, and we'll have different phasing, but a lot to look forward to. You know, we're focusing on, you hear $10 million construction budget and you think, oh wow, we can do this, this, and this. We've learned real quick that sometimes that money doesn't stretch as far as you would like, but never, you know, anything that we do will definitely be an improvement, as well as we'll make sure that we utilize those dollars extremely well and make sure that it's not only upgrades in the functionality but also just, you know, the appearance and how the building works. So a couple things that we've got planned is we're going to, anyone that's been in our gym in early or late summer, early fall understands that it's an oven in there. It's pretty hot. Our opponents think we do that on purpose. It's not by design, even though sometimes it helps us. But really the mechanical system will take a lot, just the exterior, the mechanical, not really the fun part, but definitely the needed part. A couple other things that we're focusing on is we're going to hopefully open our entryway and make it, a lot of times when we have recruits or we house an event, people aren't quite sure where to enter the building. So we're going to work on that and open the lobby up, and I think we've got a great history and we're proud of our history, so we need to do a better job displaying that history and celebrating that history. So by having a lobby and having some graphics of maybe some Hall of Famers or some student athletes as well as administration and coaches be a part of the building will help. Also, our booster club area, for those who are our lifetime boosters now, we have game day hospitality, and it's kind of, we'd like to increase that. And so we're going to, when you walk into the building, we're going to have a nice booster club area, and not just booster club, it's also going to be functionable when events aren't going on for our student athletes and for our students in general. It'll be a nice area that they can get together and be able to hang out and, you know, really kind of mingle and get to know each other. We're relocating our training room, and I think that will work out better for our again, back to the key word, functionality of how our student athletes are entering and leaving the building. And we're going to practice, you know, we've got some different gyms, and the joke in our steering committees, now what's that gym called? We're currently going to keep what we call our small gym, and it's going to be our recreational gym. So we're going to house intramurals and aerobics and make it a multi-purpose gym. And then we're going to reload or have a practice facility, and again a rec facility, but we're going to name it something along the lines of a practice facility in our old pool area. So we're just really excited. You know, it's time, and just to be a part. I'm just excited to be a part of it. We have a committee, and it's some of our coaching staff, as well as some of our campus leaders, and so our outdoor program is involved in it, and our IT's involved in it. It's been nice, and it's been fun just to see it come together. So yeah, late winter, early spring, we'll be tearing down some walls and repositioning some walls, and we'll see how it ends up.
Angie, I think you did well answering any questions there for that. I guess final area we'll talk about Hall of Fame's coming up again this year. Can you tell us a little bit about the inductees coming in this year?
Well, we have a great class. The Hall of Fame is the highest honor, athletic honor that you can receive. It's definitely it's a privilege to be a part of inducting this Hall of Fame class. We've got several worthy recipients, and just to touch base, I don't have any notes, so I want to ask for forgiveness if I forget. We've got Jeremy Fullenwider. He's a former football standout in 1996, I believe, linebacker. And I had the privilege to be coaching and be able to watch Jeremy through his career here. He not only was a phenomenal football player, he's just he is what epitomizes an Eastern athlete. He's a great student and a man of character. So we're excited for Jeremy and his family to welcome them back for homecoming and be a part of that. We have Malcolm Cameron, 1969, 1970 baseball standout. He was a pitcher. I attended yesterday. I took part in the baseball reunion down in Kaiser, Oregon, so I got to meet Malcolm. Great guy, longtime coach in the Washington area. Has been very successful not only in his collegiate career, but his professional career as well. We've got the 1990 and 91 men's cross country team that placed 15th and 12th at nationals. And Ben's over in the room here. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe all the five that are still in the top 30 or 25 in all-time records at EOU. So great class there. And then with our meritorious service, we're inducting the what we call the chain gang. But those are the individuals that have volunteered, and this is so impressive to me. They'll be entering their 25th year of volunteering and running the chains out at our football game. That's a lot of, they're giving up a lot, they've sacrificed a lot of Saturdays, and it's kind of been the same core, and that's Casey Harris, Steve Harris, Mike Lowe, Mel Fedrick, and Ab Orton, going on 25 years, and I think they receive a hat, a handshake, maybe a free meal, but they've done a lot for EOU, and we're excited to be able to share that evening with them. Barry, did I forget anyone on the Hall of Fame?
No, I think you covered them all.
Okay. Yeah, it should be a great evening. That's October 12th over in the David E. Gilbert Center. We're excited.
Guys, any more questions for Angie?
Before I get off here, Barry,
I
just want to thank those who took part in today, and I want to thank Barry. Barry's done a tremendous job of putting this together, and we sometimes behind the scenes, it takes a lot of work throughout the year, and Barry, you do a great job of providing coverage, not only locally but allowing our parents to share in our success and get involved. And I appreciate that, Barry, and I appreciate you guys coming out and spending the morning with us. And we're excited. We're excited of not only where we've been but where we're going. And thank you for sharing your morning with us.
go ahead and awkwardly move back to the front of the room here. Susie, you better hop on the camera there. Again, thank you to you guys for coming out today, and everyone at home for watching, and the help we had here today. Sam Griss, Scott Nearing, Gib Pollard, everybody for helping out, and all the coaches and the student athletes for coming out and helping out with interviews today. Just want to say that hopefully by 5 o'clock today we're going to have transcripts and MP3 files available on EOUsports.com. The video stream of this will be replaying as well on the live video link on EOUsports.com. So anything you need to replay, if you want to listen to Anji, watch her again, you can check that out. Feel free to browse the new website, EOUsports.com, redesigned website. There are some things we still have to tinker with. Just launched this morning, so we got to carry a few things over from the old site to the new site. So bear with us on that one. But speaking of Anji, she will be back for Winter Media Day when we have women's and men's basketball along with indoor track. That'll be late October, early November. We'll set that date and put it on EOUsports.com. Spring Media Day for softball and outdoor track. We're looking at a February date for that. So each sport will get covered this year, and each one will have a media day, and the coaches can awkwardly get up there and talk a little bit. So great job to everybody who helped out. Thank you for watching at home, and that'll do it for the first annual Media Day here at EOU.